What's up, guys, and thank you for tuning back into my channel. So today I have a how I put my frontal on video for you guys. So yeah, I just took the wig cap out of the package. That's the wig cap that came with the wig. As you can see, I forgot to oil my scalp, so that's what I'm doing now. I didn't show me braiding my hair on camera just because, for time reasons. I just learned it takes me a good little minute. So yeah, so right here I'm just putting it on, peeling it back. I take my alcohol and I'm wiping my forehead to remove any dirt or makeup or anything that was on it. So after I clean it really good, yeah, make sure it doesn't get in your eye because it does burn. Made the mistake many times before. So yeah, you just want to clean around your forehead and your hairline, making sure everything's good. I just fan it dry, so after it's dried, I just go ahead and take the glue and put it on. I don't use got to be or anything because the point is to protect your edges. I learned this method from I am Erica J. I believe that's her channel name. So yeah, and then I just spread it around. Also, the glue that I am using is Bold Hold Active just because I'm a heavy perspirator. So I have to use stuff that's like waterproof, sweatproof, and all that. So yeah, I'm just taking my popsicle stick and spreading around, and then cleaning up any extra that I feel is on the side, or so then you just fan it dry. You don't want to wait too long or else it'll dry on you. I had that happen to me when I was about to, lay my lace down. Had to go back over it. So I'm just pulling the wig cap over it. I did this method before. I just find that it's better, and it just helps. It helps it stay down a little bit more. So right here, I'm just taking my alcohol and cleaning my hands from the glue that was on. I really hate my hands to be sticky, so I'm just taking a holding spray. It's just a holding spray I had laying around the house that I usually use. So I just sprayed that on top of the glue, and now I'm just tying it up and mistake. I'm just tying it up. So it could have a better hold, and I let that sit for about 10 minutes or so. I believe I let it sit a little longer, but yeah. So yeah, right here I'm just taking it down. I forgot I had my glasses on. The glue wasn't all the way dry, so that's why it stuck a little bit. So right here I'm just going ahead and cutting the wig cap all around, and just making sure I have ear space. One thing that I noticed that usually when I do it, I poke my ears through first, and it just kind of messes up for me a little bit. So I just feel like laying down a wig cap over my ears, and then when I'm ready to cut, then pulling my ears through. I just think that's more effective. That's another way that helps me. I learned this from I am Erica J and her channel, so big shout out to her. And honestly, it just makes it look so much better in my opinion. So what I'm doing right here is just taking a holding spray, and any pieces that I lifted, I just went ahead and sprayed it down just to be extra sure. When your wig cap rolls up on you, if it's rolled up while you're trying to lay your lace down, it's gonna show through the lace, and you're not gonna get like that flawless install type of look. So I'm just spraying extra just to make sure it's really secured, and then I'm just gonna go back and tie it down for another 5 to 10 minutes, just to make sure everything is how it's supposed to be. And here I'm just starting to take it down. It's a little better now. So yeah. So right here I just took the blow dryer and blow dried it on cool for about 30 seconds, and so I'm just making sure everything is down how it's supposed to be. And I'm just cutting like this little small stubborn piece that just could not and would not stay down. Right here, I'm just going ahead and taking my lace tint spray and spraying it about almost to the middle of the wig cap. And then I'm taking my makeup brush that I use for like bronzer, and just patting it on there, patting it in. And then I'm going to go in with my bronzer on top of it just to give it that skin like look. And I always do this every time I get ready to lay my lace. I know people say you like don't spray too far back or don't do it too far back, but as you can see, I was feeling myself with that. So right here, I'm just taking some more alcohol and wiping my forehead again to get ready for this frontal install. All the bronzer that's left on my forehead and all the extra lace tint spray that was left. Yeah, so right here I'm just adjusting the adjustable straps in the back. I always put on the very last one. I like to think my head is big, but when I put the wigs on, I still have a lot of room left in it. So right here I'm just flipping the wig over and pinning it down, getting ready to spray the lace tint spray on it and put the bronzer underneath it as well. Just how I do I do it with the wig cap and the lace on the wig, just because I think that just gives it the best result in my opinion. Like I said, I do this every time, so I just could not find my other comb, so I just used the comb on the other side of the edge brush. But yeah, I'm just making sure all the hair is out of the way, out of the lace, so when I go ahead and lay it down, the hair isn't getting stuck in the glue or anything else, because when the hair gets stuck in the glue, it just becomes one really, really big mess. So yeah, I'm just positioning it on my head, making sure it's how I want it to be. And yeah, you want to pull it down at the back. So right here, I'm just making sure that the straps are where they're supposed to be. The combs are positioned in the wig a little weird, so I was just kind of having a hard time trying to see where I wanted it to go because it was aggravating. I was feeling myself right here just because I feel as if when I saw the lace before it was glued down, I just feel like it was already seamless. So here I'm just going ahead and applying the glue, not really on my forehead, but like on the edge of the wig cap and my forehead. It's like half on the wig cap, half on my forehead, because if the glue really isn't on the wig cap, then your wig cap could be underneath lifting. Although your lace is laid down, your wig cap can lift if you sweat too much or whatever. And then even though your lace isn't lifting but your wig cap is, you're gonna have to take off your wig just to either take off the wig cap and relay it or whatever. So yeah, that's just how I do it, just to make sure for extra security. So right here, as you can see, I put a little bit too much. So I was just trying to spread it around, making it even, trying to make it even, but because it was so much, some parts were still dry, some parts were still wet, so the already drying parts dried up even more. So yeah, just make sure you use apply a thin layer. This is my first time using Bold Hold Active, so it's a lesson learned. So yeah, I just pulled the lace into the glue, making sure it's really tacky, make sure it's really sticking. So yeah, I'm just taking a comb, and combing it through, making sure it sticks. And you know, like I said, that was the dry part that was already dry, so I had to go back in and apply some more glue because it had dried out on me. So yeah, that, like I said, it was a lesson learned, you know, no big deal, nothing that couldn't be fixed. So this was after I applied the second layer and I'm ready to pull it back down into the glue. I just kind of put it on there while the glue was still a little white. You know, I know that's a big no-no, but I just didn't want it to dry up again. So really, I was just going with the flow. I just did it on a whim. And like I did in the last clip, you know, I'm just taking my comb and pressing it in and combing the hair back just to make sure it's really, really up in the air, you know. So here I'm just getting ready to tie the lace down before I go ahead and cut it off. I let it stay for about 30 to 45 minutes, almost an hour, just to make sure it's really in there. So right here are just videos and pictures from Snapchat because my phone deleted the video. Like, I still had the video, but only the audio was playing. So if anybody knows how to stop that from happening, please feel free to let me know.
Into this video, I really, really, really appreciate it. Really not sure how long it is. I added like a one baby hair. I have to fix this right here, but I added like one baby hair. I really don't do baby hair just because I don't know how to do it. But yeah, I don't do baby hair because I just really don't know how to do it. I tried to curl it a little bit, didn't really work. I'm finna put the flexi rods in right now so I can just go ahead and get it over with. So it could be like really curly and fluffy because I like my hair to be really curly and fluffy. As you can see, most of the color took in the back. It's like lighter in the front, darker in the back. I'm gonna take a picture from behind to see how it looks. Oh, this is a cute. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, so it really took mostly in the back. I just have to look at the back and see like what it looks like. And once I take this unit off, I might have to re-dye it just for the back if it looks too crazy. But all in all, I do like this hair. I do like how it came out. It took dye really well. Not sure how it takes. I mean, it straightens pretty well as well. Really not sure how it curls just yet. I'll be sure to let you guys know. But yeah, I really love this color. I love it on me. I'm in love. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning into this video. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to turn your post notifications on to be notified for when I post. And that's pretty much it. Sorry, the camera is shaking. I'm just holding it. My arm really hurts. So yeah, I'll give you guys a better outro next time. But